finish the race is a concept that first entered my life in 2001 after my dad passed away from a 3-year battle with lymphoma. People always used to tell our family that he did it, he finished his race. And it was something that I never understood until much later in my lifetime. It was 2019, I'm sitting in my car in the parking lot of my gym, and I was just sort of watching all of my dreams slowly slip away. I was living in a room at my brother's house an hour away from my school. I had just found out that I had permanent brain damage from an injury that I had a few years back, and that I was literally never going to see the world the same way. And my neurologist told me that the chances of me getting back to school were very low, and even if I did, the battle to get there was going to be so challenging that I likely wouldn't make it. So I was looking for some way to keep going, and my friends and family were awesome. They were always like, just don't give up, just keep moving, finish your race, keep going. And it was hard because I honestly didn't feel like I had anything left to do that. And that's when I sort of started thinking about my dad and everything that he went through, and how did he do that? How did he keep going? How did we see him have hope every single day? And that's kind of when I realized that, I wanted something for myself to embody that. And I thought of FTR. I wanted to make myself a shirt that was just had the logo on it. And so when I was really so tired that I didn't feel like I could keep going, I could just look down and see it on my chest and remind myself that I just had to keep moving. But I didn't really know how I wanted to get there. So I started thinking about this idea. I couldn't let it go. And the more I thought about it, the more I realized my entire life really was me just focusing solely on myself. Achieving all of my dreams, getting all of the things that I wanted, getting this life that I thought was going to be, everything I had ever hoped it would be. And I realized that FTR, this concept, could be so much bigger than that it could be about a lot more people than just myself. And I ended up being able to link up with my brother, who really loved the idea, and he sort of helped take it to a completely new level. And now we have FTR Apparel, which is an official nonprofit organization where all proceeds from everything we sell is donated to one of the 5 organizations that we support. What we wanted to do with this was really take the time to reinvest in the world around us, and most importantly, to sort of spread this message of hope, of finishing the race. Because what we realized is, as a company, finishing your race doesn't mean getting through one obstacle. Finishing your race is all of the little things that come up in your life as you're working through. For me, I thought my race was over in 2016 when I got into med school. I failed out of college 3 different times. And med school admissions committees thought I was a nut for trying to get in. But when I got there, I was like, it's over, my race is done. But it wasn't. That was one small race. The next race was whenever I had my first traumatic brain injury. And so what I realized is these little races that we're facing come up every single day. And we want to be a part of inspiring hope and perseverance in people so that they can face all of these little obstacles. So if any of this resonates with you, we would love to hear from you. We want to hear your story, how you're finishing your races. We would love to be able to feature your story on the website, on our social media. But ultimately, what we really want to do is we want you guys to be able to keep spreading that message of hope in your own lives and in the people around you, in the power that there is in not giving up and refusing to quit, even when you feel like you have no energy left. So keep doing that, and let's see how many people we can reach.